Hi, it's Eileen Head. What are you yearning for in your life right now? What is it that you would like to have more of? Maybe a better relationship, less stress, maybe a better career, job. Have you let yourself dream? Have you put yourself out there for what it is you really want in your life? That's critically important to have clarity on how to create the life as you're living it going forward. It was this time last year when a lot of my pickleball friends were talking about, oh, we're leaving on, in 2 weeks. We're leaving at the end of the month. And where are you going? Oh, we're going to, we're Phoenix, or we're going here or there. And being single, it was like, well, I'd really like to go somewhere too, but at the time I didn't have anybody to travel with. I felt, I don't have a lot of money to spend on a resort. And so I didn't know the how of it, but I didn't need to know the how of it. I just put out there, I would like to go somewhere for part of the winter at least. And lo and behold, a friend of a friend said, well, I've got a condo on the beach in Puerto Morelos, which is right outside of Cancun, and you can stay there for $100 Canadian per person per week. What? That, like, I was I was overwhelmed and shocked. Why would you do that? And he said, no, I like to do that. I like to do that with my friends. He rents it for, a larger amount in January through March. So he was a very, very generous man. So off I went. But before that, I had another friend who learned about through pickleball this place in Mexico, this condominium complex. And she had rented a space down there in this condo. And she said, come and stay with me for 2 weeks. And so I went down and stayed. And it is a little oasis. You probably saw my postings last year. If not, you'll be seeing them again soon. And I looked around and I said, gee, I'd like to rent a space. I'd like to come back in January and I'd like to rent a space here. And the people there said, you'll never get a place here. It's always booked solid. Like you never will. And I went, but I believe in manifesting. And I've been doing this and getting great results on many things for a while now. And, I looked around, there were older people, COVID was still sort of going on. I said, no, I'll get a place here. And I did get a place for January. And then it opened up for February and it opened up for March. And I spent my winter down there and had such a good time. It was a great lesson for me, and I needed to change my thinking. I needed to change my thinking from fixed thinking. And this is what I find a lot of people find it difficult to move out of that fixed thinking perspective. Mine as a senior was save, 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 lack, I may not have enough. And I sat down and said, I need to do the calculations. If I took this much of my savings or my RRSP, would this be possible? And everything aligned up to make that possible. My point is, you must start putting out there the desire, the clarity of the life you want to lead. A lot of people go into that negative thinking of, but if I don't get that, I'm just going to be disappointed. Well, let me tell you, you're living a life of disappointment now if you're not living the life you desire. And it can be little things. It can be, I'd love to have a more romantic relationship with my partner, or I'd like to have a partner, or, I'd like to have a job, a career that I just thrive in, that I love. You need to do the steps taken to create that. And in order to do that, it's going through a lot of unconscious limiting beliefs you might be carrying around about yourself. Many of them are lack, not good enough, not enough, not deserving enough, not worthy is a big one. And when you work on those things, you begin to blossom, you begin to thrive, you begin to see the possibilities for your life and to believe in yourself. I've gone through all those steps. I've been in personal development for 25, 30 years. Oops, I'm showing you my age. But I'll tell you, the life I lead is very rewarding. And when I look back, very different than the life I would have led without understanding the laws of the universe, the law of attraction, the vibration of energy, the words you say, the thoughts you think, the limiting beliefs you may be carrying around. That's some of the work I do in my shift program. I absolutely love coaching people and giving them insights. And in a recent session with one of the gals, she had like 3 aha moments because I am intuitive, and insights come to me while I am coaching people. I almost said partly, see that old limiting belief snuck in on me there for just a moment. And then I reframed it. You are here to lead the life you desire of happiness and joy. Maybe like you could be in any career and it may not be really glamorous. Maybe you love being a bus driver and you live that life of being a bus driver and thrive in it. That's what it's all about. There's so much, there's such other ways to live life. When you do your inner work, when you create the joy, when you create the happiness, believe me, everything shifts around you. Go to eileenhead.com. You can look at my shift program there, my shift coaching program. I also offer a free call. Let's hop on a call and let me give you some insights of how we can shift your life and you can lead the life you desire. My website is eileenhead.com. Thanks for listening to me on this short video, and watch for my coming videos because I will be leaving on my winter home in Mexico soon, and never believed that I would get another place down there for the winter. And guess what? I've got my place. So tune in and I will be sending more videos to you.